Listen to this. Why everybody has a last name, right? Well, when I was a kid, people always say the son of when they refer to the children, or the daughter of, right? That's how people were able to identify, children, when the parents, right? They match through a last name, the parents. So when a kid or a teenager did something wrong in the neighborhood, the adults, they will bring this kid to the house of that last name where that kid belonged. So you get disciplined, and sometimes you get disciplined by the neighbors too. Rightfully so, like if you damage their property or something like that. That's how things were done when I was growing up. There was no third party. It was between if you damage a property, that family came to the other family. People used to be described by their last name. That was the ex last name's property. And that's how people behave. Now your parents instilled this in you at a very early age, that you don't embarrass the family and you don't embarrass the heritage of your last name. That is the most valuable asset that you have. Now, in contrary, when kids did good and they were well educated, people used to say, oh yeah, those are great kids. Those are the kids of the X family, right? So your last name is not something to complete your identification card, but it's your heritage. When you do something wrong, you're not just embarrassing yourself, but your entire lineage, all those hundreds of people behind you that you represent. And the same thing when you do something good, you make your lineage proud. And that's how you used to get support back in the old days, not from strangers. Your last name, right, is weight in gold. That was the way of the old ways. And I still, in a lot of parts of the world, still like that. When you're an individual, you forget maybe sometimes, or you move away from your family. Now you're an individual, but you still carry that responsibility. That your family name doesn't end in a scandal, doesn't end in the wrong side of the newspaper, right? That was something very prevalent in the mind of the people growing up when I was growing up. To make sure that we make our families proud. Our name has its weight in gold.